This first week is about laying the groundwork. We'll cover the necessary credentials, the financial and equipment setup, and a realistic look at the industry and the work involved. Understanding the role and the industry. What is a medical biller? You are the financial lifeline for healthcare providers. Your job is to take a provider's diagnosis and treatment information, which is translated into standardized codes, create a claim, submit it to insurance companies, both government and commercial, and ensure the provider is paid correctly and on time. You are a detective, a problem solver, and a vital partner to your clients. Industry growth statistics. The demand for skilled medical billers and coders is strong. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, BLS, employment for medical records and health information specialists is projected to grow 7% from 2022 to 2032, which is much faster than the average for all occupations. This growth is driven by an aging population and the increasing need for data management in healthcare. Take a look at this YouTube video on a career in medical records, which includes billing and coding. Talk. What this business really entails. Intense detail orientation. A single misplaced digit in a code or policy number can lead to a claim denial. You must be meticulous. Constant learning, medical codes, EICD 10 CPTHCPCS, and insurance policies are updated annually, sometimes more often. Your education never stops. Resilience and persistence. You will deal with claim denials. Your job is to investigate why, correct the error, and resubmit. This requires patience and a problem-solving mindset. Professional communication. You will be speaking with doctors' offices, insurance agents, and sometimes patients. Professionalism and discretion are non-negotiable. The willingness to do it even if you're afraid. Certification, your key to credibility. While not legally required in all states, certification is essential for gaining client trust. It proves you have a standardized, verified level of knowledge. The most recognized certification for starting out is the Certified Professional Coder, CPC, or CPB Certified Professional Biller, from the AAPC, American Academy of Professional Coders. Studying for the CPB exam, self-study. Purchase the official study guide and code books, ICD 10CM, CPT, HCPCS Level 2, directly from the AAPC. This is the cheapest route but requires immense self-discipline. Next chapter courses. We offer online courses that prepare you for the exam or understanding of billing and basic coding. This is the recommended route as it provides structure and expert guidance. Quick facts about starting a medical billing business. Startup cost, $500 to $5,000, including certification, software, equipment. Break-even time, 3 to 6 months with consistent client work. Profit margin, 50 to 70% once operating solo. Legal, consider forming an LLC for protection and credibility. Average monthly income, solo, $3,000 to $7,000. Less expensive if medical office software is used. The future of the industry. Medical billing is moving toward automation, but human oversight is still critical. Hybrid roles, billing plus analytics plus client care, are in demand. Providers are outsourcing more due to staffing shortages. Our self-paced course. Here's what you're about to learn. This is a 4-module course that shows you exactly how to go from certification to clients. Module 1, get certified and understand the industry, not necessary to start. Prep for the AAPC CPB exam. Understand billing versus coding and where the money is. Learn about government and commercial insurance payers. Module 2, process claims and set up your home office. Step-by-step training on submitting Medicare, Medicaid, and BCBS claims. Set up your home office with the right tools, software, and HIPAA compliance use. Real clearinghouses like Office Ally, not outdated theory. Module 3, land clients and market your business for free. Learn exactly who needs your billing services and why they're desperate for help. Get my proven email and phone scripts to pitch your services. Use free platforms like Google, Facebook, and Canva to get seen. Module 4, embrace AI and grow smart in a changing industry. Use AI to save hours on claims, emails, and reporting. Learn how to read denial data like a pro. Get growth strategies to scale your business without burnout. Equipment and software needed, a reliable computer. A modern desktop or laptop with sufficient RAM, 8 gigabytes minimum, and processing power. A high-speed internet essential for accessing online portals and software. A dedicated business phone line can be a VoIP service, like Google Voice, or a second cell line. Do not use your personal number. Equipment and software needed. Printer, just scanner. For handling paper documents. IPA-compliant setup. A locking file cabinet for any physical patient records. PHI, protected health information. A paper shredder. Your office space must be secure and private, where others cannot view your screen or overhear conversations. Practice management, PM, and billing software. Initially, you will likely log in and use your client's existing software, e.g., Curio, AdvancedMD, eClinicalWorks. As you grow, you may purchase your own software to manage multiple clients. Many PM systems offer billing service-specific plans, Microsoft Office Suite or Google Workspace. For spreadsheets, documents, and professional email. Module 2, the revenue cycle, mastering claims processing, week 2. Patient registration. Front desk staff collects patient demographics and insurance info. Insurance verification. You or the office staff verify the patient's coverage is active medical coding. The provider's services are translated into CPT, procedure, and ICD-10, diagnosis codes. Charge entry. You enter the codes, patient data, and insurance information into the PM software to create a claim. The standard claim form is the CMS-1500. Denial management. If a claim is denied, you investigate the reason code, make corrections, and appeal or resubmit the claim. This is where you provide immense value. Claim submission. The claim is scrubbed, checked for errors, and submitted electronically to a clearinghouse. Clearinghouse, an intermediary that routes claims to various insurance companies. A popular one is Evality. Payer adjudication. The insurance company processes the claim, deciding to pay, deny, or reduce it. Payment posting. You post the payment received from the insurer into the PM system. This includes posting contractual adjustments based on the provider's contract with the insurer. Patient billing. After insurance has paid, you are responsible for billing the patient for their remaining portion, deductible, copay, coinsurance. What is the difference between Medicare and Medicaid? Medicare, the federal health insurance program for people 65 plus or with certain disabilities. Process. Claims are submitted directly to a Medicare Administrative Contractor, MEAS, based on your client's geographic location. Each MAC has its own portal. Necessary link, cms.gov, find your MA. C Medicaid, a state and federal program for low-income individuals. Process. Each state runs its own Medicaid program with its own rules and submission portal. You must learn the specific rules for the state where your client practices. Necessary link. Start at medicaid.gov and navigate to the specific state's portal. Enrolling in PICOS, a step-by-step guide for Medicare providers. For healthcare professionals and organizations looking to bill Medicare for services, enrolling in the Provider Enrollment, Chain, and Ownership System, PICOS, is a mandatory step. PICOS is the online portal used by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, to manage provider enrollment and information. This guide outlines the process for enrolling and the essential information you'll need to have on hand. What is PECOS? PICOS is the electronic system that allows providers to enroll in Medicare, revalidate their enrollment, update their information, and make changes to their records. It is a faster and more efficient alternative to the paper-based enrollment process. Getting started. The enrollment process. Enrolling in PICOS involves a series of steps that must be completed accurately to ensure a smooth application process. Step 1. Obtain a National Provider Identifier, an NPI. Before you can begin the PECOS enrollment process, you must have a National Provider Identifier, NPI. The NPI is a unique 10-digit identification number for covered healthcare providers. If you do not have an NPI, you can apply for one through the National Plan and Provider Enumeration System, NPPES. Step 2. Create a PICOS account. Once you have your NPI, you can create an account in PICOS. You will need your NPI and some personal identifying information to set up your user ID and password. Step 3. Complete the online application. The online application is the core of the enrollment process. You will be guided through various sections where you will need to provide detailed information about yourself or your organization. The specific information required will vary depending on whether you are enrolling as an individual practitioner, or as an organization. Step 4. Upload supporting documents. As part of the application, you will be required to upload electronic copies of various documents. Having these documents prepared in advance will expedite the process. Step 5. Electronically sign and submit. After completing the application and uploading all necessary documents, you will need to electronically sign the application. This attests to the accuracy of the information provided. Once signed, you can submit your application for review. Step 6. Application review. Your Medicare Administrative Contractor will review your application. You can track the status of your application through the PECOS portal. If there are any issues or additional information is required, you will be notified. Information needed for enrollment. To ensure a seamless enrollment process, it is crucial to gather all the necessary information beforehand. The required information differs for individual practitioners and organizations. For individual practitioners, personal information, full legal name, social security number, and date of birth. National Provider Identifier, NPI. Your unique NPI number. Licensure and certification. State license number, original issue date, and expiration date. You will also need information on any professional certifications. Practice location. Information. The physical address of your practice, as well as mailing and billing addresses if they differ. Bank account information for electronic funds transfer, EFT, of Medicare payments. This includes your bank's name, routing number, and your account number. A voided check or a letter from your bank is often required. Information on any adverse legal actions. This includes any revocations of licenses, felony convictions, or exclusions from federal healthcare programs. By preparing all the necessary documentation and information in advance, healthcare providers can navigate the PECOS enrollment process more efficiently and begin billing for Medicare services in a timely manner. For the most current and detailed information, it is always recommended to visit the official CMS-PECOS website. A guide to enrolling in NPPES and obtaining your National Provider Identifier, NPI. For all healthcare providers, obtaining a National Provider Identifier, NPI, is a crucial first step for administrative and financial transactions in the U.S. healthcare system. The system used to apply for and manage NPEs is the National Plan and Provider Enumeration System, NPPES. This guide will walk you through the enrollment process and detail the information you'll need to have ready. What is NPPES? The National Plan and Provider Enumeration System, NPPES, is the system developed by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, to assign unique National Provider Identifiers, NPIs, to healthcare providers and health plans. An NPI is a 10-digit intelligence-free numeric identifier. This means that the numbers do not carry any other information about the provider, such as the state in which they practice or their medical specialty. How to enroll in NPPES, a step-by-step process. The enrollment process is conducted online and is designed to be a straightforward application. Step 1. Access the NPPES website. Navigate to the official NPPES website. This is the designated portal for all NPI-related activities. Step 2. Create an identity and access, and a management system account. Before you can apply for an NPI, you will need to create an I&A account. This account provides a secure way to access NPPES and other CMS systems. You will need to provide basic information to set up your user ID and password. Step 3. Complete the NPI application. Once your I&A account is established, you can log into NPPES and begin the NPI application. You will have the option to apply for an NPI for yourself, Type 1 NPI for individuals or for your organization, Type 2 NPI for entities such as hospitals, clinics, and group practices. Step 4. Submit the application. After carefully reviewing all the information you have entered for accuracy, you can submit the application. There is no cost to apply for an NPI. Step 5. Receive your NPI. The application is typically processed quickly, often within minutes. You will receive your NPI via email. It is important to keep a record of your NPI number, as it will be required for a wide range of administrative and billing purposes. Step 6. Keep your information updated. It is a legal requirement to keep your information in NPPES current. You should update your record within 30 days of any changes to your information, such as a change in your practice location or taxonomy. Information needed for enrollment. To ensure a smooth application process, it is advisable to gather all the necessary information before you begin. The required information varies slightly depending on whether you are applying as an individual or an organization. For individual providers, Type 1 NPI, provider's personal information, full legal name, social security number, SSN, and date of birth. Provider's contact information, mailing address and practice location address and phone number. Taxonomy code, a unique alphanumeric code that designates your provider type and specialty. You can select your taxonomy from a provided list during the application process. State license information, your state medical license number and the state that issued it. Contact person information, name and contact details for a person who can be reached regarding the application. For organizational providers, Type 2 NPI, organization's legal name and details. The legal business name as reported to the IRS, employer identification number, EIN, and any doing business as, DBA names. Authorized official information, the name, title, and contact information for an individual who is legally authorized to make decisions for the organization. Provider's contact information, the organization's mailing address and primary practice location address and phone number. Taxonomy code, the appropriate taxonomy code that represents the organization's type of service. Contact person information, name and contact details for a person who can be reached regarding the application. By having this information ready, you can streamline your NPPES enrollment and quickly obtain the NPI necessary for your professional practice in the healthcare industry. The next few slide offer suggestions, however, feel free to research entities that can assist. Module 2, the Revenue Cycle, Mastering Claims Processing, Week 2. Processing commercial insurance claims. Who they are, Aetna, Cigna, United Healthcare, Blue Cross Blue Shield, etc. This is where a clearinghouse is invaluable. You submit all commercial claims to one place, your clearinghouse, and it securely routes them to the dozens of different payers. You will need to enroll each of your clients with each payer through the clearinghouse. Proven Suggestions on Gaining Clients and Free Advertising LinkedIn is your #1 tool. Create a professional profile highlighting your CPC certification and your value proposition, e.g., helping private practices increase their clean claim rate and reduce AR days. Connect with practice managers and physicians in your local area. Join groups for practice management and medical billing. Post helpful content, not just ads. Local networking, post certification. Join your local chamber of commerce. Attend meetings of local medical societies. Introduce yourself as a new medical billing specialist. Develop a simple professional website. A one-page site with your services, credentials, and contact info is enough to start. Use services like Wix or Squarespace. Direct outreach, cold emailing calling. This requires thick skin but works. Target practices you've identified as a good fit. Cold email script. Subject, question about your practice's billing. Dear, add practice manager name or doctor name here. My name is, add your name here, and I am a certified professional coder and the founder of Add Your Business Name Here. I specialize in helping independent practices in the Add Your City Here area streamline their revenue cycle and reduce claim denials. Many small practices find that they are losing a significant percentage of their revenue to coding errors, slow payments, and unworked denials. Would you be open to a brief 15-minute call next week to discuss your current process and see if there might be opportunities to improve your collection rate? Follow-up phone call script. Hi, add practice manager name. This is add your name. Calling from add your business name. I'm a medical billing specialist here in Add Your City. I'm calling because I work with a lot of small private practices, and a common challenge they face is keeping their days in AR accounts receivable under 30. I was wondering how your practice is currently handling that. Listen to their response. This opens the conversation about their pain points. Based on that, I think I could really help. I specialize in mention a specific value, e.g., appealing complex denials for their specialty. I'd love to schedule a quick chat to show you exactly how. Identifying your target market. Your ideal first clients are small, independent practices who are overwhelmed by billing, but cannot afford a full-time in-house biller. Solo practitioners, MDs, DOs, small group practices, 2 to 3 providers. Mental health professionals, therapists, psychologists, chiropractors, and physical therapists. How AI can assist your business. AI is not replacing billers, it's empowering them. It automates repetitive tasks, allowing you to focus on high-value work like complex appeals and client strategy. AI-assisted coding. AI tools can review clinical documentation and suggest the most accurate codes, reducing errors. You still need to verify them. Predictive analytics. AI can analyze past claim data to predict which claims are at high risk of denial before you submit them, allowing you to fix them proactively. Automated claim status checks. Instead of you manually logging into 10 different payer portals, an AI-powered bot, RPA, robotic process automation, can do it and flag the claims that need attention. Intelligent prioritization. AI can help you prioritize your work, showing you which denied claims have the highest dollar value and the best chance of successful appeal. The future of the industry. Value-based care. The industry is slowly shifting from fee-for-service, getting paid for what you do, to value-based care, getting paid for patient outcomes. This makes billing more complex and requires a deeper understanding of quality metrics. Billers who understand this will be in high demand. Telehealth. Post-pandemic, telehealth billing is here to stay. It has its own specific set of codes and rules that you must master. Data analytics. Clients won't just want you to file claims. They will want reports on key performance indicators, KPIs, a clean claim rate, the percentage of claims paid on the first submission. Goal, greater than 95%. Equation, number of clean claims divided by total number of claims, multiplied by 100. Net collection rate, the percentage of money you actually collect from the total allowed amount. Goal, greater than 95%. Days in AR, accounts receivable, the average number of days it takes to get paid. Goal, 30 to 40 days. Concluding facts about starting a medical billing business. Fact, your income is directly tied to your efficiency. Most billers charge a percentage of the collections they bring in for the practice, typically 5 to 8%. Fact, specializing in a lucrative niche, like surgery, oncology, or dermatology, can allow you to charge a higher percentage. Fact, HIPAA is not a suggestion, it's the law. A single violation can result in massive fines and ruin your business. Fact, your reputation is everything. A happy client who refers you to a colleague is the most powerful marketing tool you have. Fact, the startup costs are significantly lower than most other businesses, as your primary investment is in your education and certification. Final encouraging words. Embarking on this journey is a significant commitment. There will be challenging days when you're on hold with an insurance company for an hour only to be disconnected. There will be complex denials that feel impossible to solve, but with every challenge you overcome, your skills and confidence will grow. You are stepping into a role that provides immense value. You help doctors keep their doors open, ensure patients have access to care, and bring integrity to the financial backbone of healthcare. The freedom, flexibility, and fulfillment of running your own successful business from home are entirely within your reach. Stay curious, be persistent, and never forget the vital role you play. Good luck.